Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Wonderful. If you close your eyes for a moment and picture Roseau on Carnival Monday, February 16th, you will see the streets filling early, hear the drums before the sun is filling up, and feel the energy building long before the first band reaches the road. Vendors are setting up, costumes are being adjusted, and communities are already moving with purpose. That moment when anticipation turns into action, this is what Mass Domnik represents. Today's press conference marks the start of that moment for Mass Domnik 2026. I pause to greet Mr. Gerald Kuzlatik, the chairman of Dominica Festivals Committee, Ms. Marva Williams, CEO and Director of Tourism for Discover Dominica Authority, Ms. Aurel Joseph, the Compliance Executive of the Kingdom Bank, Ms. Charlene White-Christian, Mrs. Charlene White-Christian, the Road Parade Coordinator, Ms. Calma Luis, the Senior Environmental Health Officer responsible for food safety, members of the media, other invited guests, viewers tuned in live via GIS, MO News, DBS Radio, Kyrie FM, and the Dominica Festivals Facebook page. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon once again. On behalf of Discover Dominica Authority, I welcome you to our first official press conference for Mass Domnik 2026. Today marks the start of our public engagement for the carnival season. Over the coming weeks, we will share key updates, highlight partnerships, outline operational plans, and provide clear guidance as preparation continue for Mass Domnik 2026. This press conference is our commitment to transparency, collaboration, and consistent communication with the media and the public. My name is Monel Alexis. I'm the Public Relations and Communication Specialist for Discover Dominica Authority, and I will be your host this afternoon. We have a structured agenda, and we will begin with a sponsored presentation. To begin our program, we'll hear from our valued sponsor, who is sponsoring a contestant of the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant, themed Booyah Bloom, happening February 12, 2026. We invite Ms. Aurel Joseph, the Compliance Executive at the Kingdom Bank, to share brief remarks on the bank's support for Mass Domnik 2026. Ms. Joseph?
Good afternoon. When the Carnival Queen contestants will launch, I'll be honest, I was in absolute awe of their beauty. And I remember saying to myself, all right, they look so amazing. Now I need to hear them speak, because that's how I'll know who I'm really supporting. At the time, I didn't know the contestants personally, but I was already familiar with Denisha from a previous competition and seen her dance on social media. So quietly, I found myself leaning in her direction. And then I said something to myself. I thought, our bank has been in Dominica for a few years now. I wish we would sponsor one of the Queen contestants, because I know that if you know me, like I know myself, I like to win things and I like to win. Well, somewhere between admiration and manifestation, both things happen. And here we are today. So I am very happy to say that Denisha has officially joined Team Kingdom Bank Corporation, the winning team. Good afternoon, distinguished guests, members of the Carnival Committee, CEO and Director of Tourism, Ms. Marva Williams, Mr. Gerald Kuzlatik, Chairman of the Dominica Festivals Committee, representatives of the Dominica Festivals and the Discover Dominica Authority, partners in culture and tourism, members of the media, our international principals joining us virtually, colleagues and friends of the Kingdom Bank Corporation, all viewers and pageant supporters, and of course, Miss Denisha Youssef. Welcome and thank you for sharing this moment with us. On behalf of the Kingdom Bank Corporation, it is my honor to be here today as we proudly present our sponsorship to one of this year's Carnival Queen contestants, Miss Denisha Yuzeb. This year marks a significant milestone for the Kingdom Bank Corporation as it is our first time participating in the Carnival Queen pageant. While our clients are primarily international, our presence and purpose here always remain connected to the Commonwealth of Dominica. And over the past 5 years, we have consistently maintained economic investment, professional engagement, and regulatory partnership right here at home. For those of you who may not be familiar, the Kingdom Bank Corporation is an internationally registered online bank that delivers secure and innovative financial solutions, including private and corporate banking, multiple currency accounts, payments, and savings products. As part of our commitment to the customer value, we are currently offering a 5% cashback reward on every transaction. Grounded in integrity and professionalism, the Kingdom Bank embodies a forward-looking approach to global banking while playing a meaningful role in the growth and development of Dominica. Beyond finance, we recognize that institutions have a responsibility to support the cultural fabric of the societies in which they operate. The Carnival Queen pageant is more than a competition. It is a celebration of Dominica's identity, cultural pride, leadership, and service. These are values that resonate deeply with us and reflect the type of progress we believe in. It is therefore especially fitting that we support Miss Yuzeb and her platform on animal welfare, advocating for humane treatment of animals. Her cause speaks to compassion, responsibility, and ethical stewardship, principles that align closely with our corporate philosophy. The humane treatment of animals mirrors the kind of society we aspire to build, one that is respectful and conscious of the well-being of all living beings. Denisha, you have chosen a platform that challenges us to think beyond ourselves and to stand up for those who cannot speak for themselves. That clarity of vision and strength of character are qualities we admire and we are proud to support. At the Kingdom Bank Corporation, initiatives like this go beyond sponsorship. They represent partnership and investment in tomorrow's leaders who will contribute positive change within our communities. Denisha, we commend you for your commitment and wish you every success on this journey. May your voice continue to inspire action, compassion, and progress. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Joseph, for your presentation. We now invite contestant number 1, Ms. Yuzeb, for her sashing. Denisha Yuzeb represents Grand Bay, and her platform focuses on animal welfare. Today, she is proudly sponsored by the Kingdom Bank. We now invite Ms. Yuzeb to share brief remarks.
A very pleasant afternoon to our distinguished guests. representing the Dominica Festivals Committee and Discover Dominica Authority, representatives of my official sponsor, the Kingdom Bank Corporation, invited guests, members of the media, and my incredible team. I also want to take this opportunity to wish everyone prosperity, success, and good health for the year ahead. I am truly honored and incredibly proud to stand before you today, newly sashed, as Miss Kingdom Bank Corporation. To be a contestant in the 2026 National Queen Pageant is already a dream, but to have that dream supported by a corporate partner like the Kingdom Bank Corporation makes this moment even more meaningful. I thank you sincerely for your confidence in me, and I promise to represent you with excellence, grace, and purpose. This year marks a proud milestone for the Kingdom Bank Corporation, as it is the first time this institution is coming on board the National Queen Pageant, and I am truly honored to have been chosen to light that torch. For the past 5 years, the Kingdom Bank has provided secure and innovative services such as private and corporate banking, innovative services such as multi-currency accounts and saving solutions, built on a foundation of trust, transparency, and excellence. The bank reflects a commitment to modern banking with global reach while contributing meaningfully to the development of the Dominican economy. Preparations thus far have been nothing short of exhilarating, and your support only fuels my determination to give my very best. To my amazing team, Team Dainty, thank you for your dedication, creativity, and belief in me. This journey would not be possible without you and would not be as fun. Let me also take this opportunity to thank the St. Nicholas Animal Rescue for the opportunity to collaborate on such a dear social issue close to my heart, animal welfare. Dominica has already shown leadership in environmental protection through initiatives like the Sperm Whale Reserve, and I hope to build on that spirit of care. Through my work with the St. Nicholas and initiatives such as Scraps to Care feeding project, I aim to promote kindness to animals while encouraging sustainability and waste reduction. I look forward to sharing more with you about the major plans I will execute in the coming weeks alongside private and public sector entities in an effort to feed our animals while, in the same vein, decrease food waste entering our landfills. Once again, thank you to the Kingdom Bank Corporation, and thank you for your support as we work together toward a more compassionate Dominica. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Thank you very much, Miss Yuzeb, contestant number 1 in the Miss Dominica pageant. Again, the pageant is taking place on February 12th, and the theme for this year is Booyah Bloom. It's all about Booyah music for 2026 Mass Dominic. So something exciting is going to unfold. I'm talking about something exciting. Miss Yuzeb, your sponsor has something special for you today. Gratitude in kind. I invite you to the front to receive your token from your sponsor. Thank you, Ms. Joseph and Ms. Yuzeb. Now we continue with our program. We turn to the Dominica Festivals Committee. We invite Mr. Jared Kuzlatik, the chairman of Dominica Festivals Committee, to share remarks on stewardship, governance, and readiness for Mass Dominic 2026. Mr. Kuzlatik.
Good afternoon to everyone. Bear with me, I have a serious thing of dry eyes, so I blink a little bit, so you have to understand that. Anyway. Okay, protocol having been established, I will go straight into it. Mass Domnik is one of our most anticipated events in Dominica's national calendar, with direct impact on economic activity, employment, and visitor arrivals during the carnival season. It brings together bands, vendors, and communities while strengthening Dominica's position as a destination that delivers well-organized national events. As chair of the board of the Dominica Festivals Committee, my focus is stewardship. The board provides oversight to ensure that Mass Domnik is planned and delivered with strong governance, accountability, and coordination. Our responsibility is to uphold standards, support sound decision-making, and ensure that the event continues to deliver value for all stakeholders involved. This work depends on partnership. We recognize the support of the government of Dominica, sponsors, cultural practitioners, bands, communities, and agencies that play a role in bringing Mass Domnik to life. Each season, the event generates increased business for vendors and service providers while supporting the wider tourism economy. The board remains committed to coalition and to strengthening the relationship that makes this possible. We are also deliberate about improvement. Each season holds lessons, and planning is informed and by experience, feedback, and performance, with the aim to strengthen organization, coordination, and delivery year after year. This season presents another opportunity to show what focused planning and public support can achieve. Today's press conference signals readiness and alignment. It marks the start of a clear communication and coordination delivery for this season. The board is confident in the team responsible for execution and remains actively engaged in supporting that work. I invite the public to be part of this season from the very beginning. Mass Domnik officially opens on Saturday, January 10th at 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come out early, support the bands, experience the opening activities, and help to set the tone for carnival season from day one. Mass Domnik works when participation, support, and shared responsibility come together, and that is the standard we are committed to delivering this year. Before I close, I want to say thank you to Ms. Williams and her staff. They have been doing an excellent job under difficult circumstances. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for ensuring that we deliver value to the people of Dominica. Now we invite Ms. Marva Williams, the Chief Executive Officer and Director of Tourism here at Discover Dominica Authority, to provide an overview of Mass Domnik 2026, including the scale of the carnival season, key signature events, marketing efforts, and the likes. Ms. Williams.
Thank you so much, Monel, as always, for being the light at all of our press conferences. Let me wish everyone a happy new year. Protocol has so boldly been established. Just to acknowledge the head table, the staff of the Discover Dominica Authority, the media, and those who are viewing online, and of course our lovely contestant number one and her team. Mass Domnik 2026 is a full carnival experience running from December 13th to February 18th, with over 40 events taking place across the island. From community activities to national showcases, this season is designed to engage residents, visitors, and the diaspora, while spreading activity and opportunity across multiple communities. Last season, Mass Domnik 2025 exceeded expectations. Visitor arrivals grew by 34% over 2024, generating an estimated EC $25 million in economic activity. That impact stayed close to home, supporting vendors, costume makers, bands, and small business owners. It confirmed that when culture grows, Dominica grows with it. That performance sets the pace for Mass Domnik 2026, a season focused on a stronger organization, greater creativity, and wider participation. This carnival season also provides an opportunity to recognize and honor the contribution of Domnik Guy. His work, creativity, and commitment helped shape the direction of Carnival and influenced how Mass Domnik continues to evolve. As we move through this season, we acknowledge the legacy and the role that it continues to play in inspiring creativity, participation, and pride across the Carnival movement. We officially begin the National Parade and official opening of Dominica's Carnival on January 10th from 2:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. This opening places traditional mass at the forefront, with sensei, wabwa, and masquerades bringing history and storytelling to the streets of Roseau. For the first time, the opening celebrations extend into the evening, giving residents and visitors a preview of the energy expected on Carnival Monday and Tuesday. The season reaches its peak on Monday, February 16th and Tuesday, February 17th, when the streets of Roseau come alive for 2 days of mass, music, and movement. And the Tewe Vaval on February 18th, an event which is growing tremendously and adds value to the epic close of Mass Domnik. Anchoring the calendar are signature events, including Sunrise and the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant, each adding scale, structure, excitement to the Mass Domnik experience. Sunrise has become one of the most anticipated events of the Carnival season. Last year, it attracted over 4,000 patrons and demand continues to grow. This year, Sunrise is projected to be even bigger, which is why the event is moving to the grounds of the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. This allows for improved crowd management, stronger production, and an elevated VIP experience. The Sunrise lineup reflects its regional reach and high energy appeal, featuring the likes of DJ MJ and Envy on the keys, DJ Taffy and Friends, Rio, Wadaji, Trilogy, Modi from Grenada, Rickety from St. Lucia, Lyrical from Trinidad, and on Friday, we're going to see the full swing of lineup for Sunrise with lots more of our top local artists. This mix of talent reflects the scale Sunrise has grown into. Tickets are now available at dominicafestivals.com. Another major highlight is the Miss Dominica National Queen Pageant, which takes place on February 12, 2026 at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium under the theme Bouillon Bloom. The contestants competing for the Miss Dominica 2026 are Miss Denisha Yuzeb, Miss Dana Granu, Miss Dana Eugene, Miss Shireen Mills, and Miss Sanchia Tyson, representing communities from across the island. Each contestant is advancing a meaningful social platform that has already begun structured preparation. Tickets for the Miss Dominica pageant will be available soon, with details to be announced. Supporting the full calendar is a strong local, regional, and international marketing push, aligned with Dominica's Nature of Love destination campaign. This positions Mas Domnik as part of a wider visitor experience and encourages early planning and travel. Getting to Dominica for the season is quite accessible by air and sea, with service from American Airlines, and American Airlines is now offering 2 direct flights daily from Miami, United Airlines on Wednesdays and Saturdays, Contour Airlines, which services St. Thomas and Puerto Rico, Caribbean Airlines, Inter-Caribbean Airways, Sunrise Airways, Liat, and Wing Air, along with access via Express de Zille. Throughout the season, our priority remains the delivery of a safe, inclusive, and authentic celebration. I will repeat that. Our priority is to deliver a safe, inclusive, and authentic celebration. Planning has been deliberate, coordination is ongoing, and collaboration with key agencies and partners is a place to support public safety, accessibility, and a positive experience for all. I would like to say great thank you to our presenting sponsor, the Government of Dominica, and to also highlight the sponsorship of the National Bank of Dominica and all the other sponsors, and of course Kingdom Bank, for their support of Mas Domnik. We continue to welcome additional partners, of which you will hear from in the upcoming weeks, and invite others who wish to align with these nationally significant events. More so, I wish to express thanks to all the local and regional media who have come on board as partners in disseminating this information about Dominica's Carnival. I would like to impress upon the media to use these words in your communication about Mas Domnik, that we are safe, that we are traditional, that we are authentic, and we are an inclusive carnival. For the full Mas Domnik calendar, events, updates, and announcements can be found on Dominica Festival's Facebook page and Instagram. You can also visit dominicafestivals.com for official information. We invite residents, and just to say, you can still register for the National Parade at official opening. Monel will tell you more about that. We invite visitors, and we invite the diaspora to plan early, participate fully, and experience a carnival season that is well organized, inclusive, and reflective of who we are. Mas Domnik 2026, the real Mas, is ready, and we look forward to welcoming everyone to Dominica. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Williams, for that presentation. And something to note that she mentioned, the opening parade ends this year at 10 p.m. In recent years, we would have ended around 8 p.m., but this year, 2026, we're doing something special. Think village carnivals end at 10, our opening also ending at 10 p.m., straight across the board. You like it, right? We do too. But let's talk what's happening on the road for that long period of time, because we start at 2:30 p.m. and end at 10 p.m. For that information, I invite Ms. Charlene White Christian, the Road Parade Coordinator, to give us that information.
Thank you, Monel. Good afternoon, everyone. Protocol already being established.
My role here this afternoon as a member of the Road Parade Committee is to speak to Saturday's opening parade. But before I dive into the groups and the activities for Saturday, I would like to highlight two areas of the rules for the road parade. So we are asking our masqueraders, because they have an obligation, while on parade, band members, band leaders, their marshals, drivers, and other officers are prohibited from bringing, displaying, or using open fire in any carnival group or band, having in their possession, using, selling, distributing illegal drugs or substances on the road, bringing, using, or having in their possession any poisonous substance in any carnival band, having in their possessions any weapons, and I know that the police this year, they are going to be very vigilant, and we have been doing very well for the past 2 or so years, so we are hoping to continue to do just as well in 2026. And of course, masqueraders are encouraged to conduct themselves in manners that are fitting to the Carnival and the Mass Domnik brand. Any band leader or band member who is in violation of any of the rules shall be liable to be removed from the Carnival band or from the parade, okay, by law enforcement. So this is very important for us because many times persons tend to say that they are not sure as to what the rules are. But we wanted to ensure that we inform you and we remind you as to those areas of the rules. Now on Saturday, as Ms. Williams indicated, we begin at 2:30 p.m. We are asking all registered groups, individuals who are to be on parade, including all our contestants, our floats, and our DJs, our music trucks. We are asking you to be there by 1 p.m. latest. We will be there as members of the Road Parade Committee from 11 a.m. so we can guide you as to your parking and to ensure that we have no bottlenecks when it comes to moving out. So, the parade begins at 3 p.m. immediately after a short opening. Now that short opening, as Ms. Williams indicated, we will be handing over the keys to the city, and of course we'll be honoring Danley Guy. So far, we have over 60 bands, 60 groups registered for the opening. I'm just going to go over it, and this is very good. Normally every year at this time, by this press conference, we don't have half of this. I have to implore and beg persons, but this year, we are very happy that persons came on board because it's going to be a fantastic year. It's the Bouillon. So, we will have at number 1, now, numbers are subject to change because this is as of this moment as I am speaking. Any other groups who will register, we may have to shift numbers around, but as of now, number 1, we will have the Sensei group of the DFC, and I must say we have to give the DFC and the DDA and Miss Williams a round of applause because for the first time, we are going to have a group of young people, 60 senseis. They were built by these young people and they will be leading the parade. We need to, because for us, so we know there is hope for keeping the tradition alive. Then we have, so they will be leading, but at number 1 with a number, we will have Senjo Sensei, followed by Maho Sensei, number 2, number 3, Mystic Masqueraders Sensei. Then we will have a water truck, then at number 5, Maho, Grand Bay Primary School Sensei, Sakis Lapo Kabwit, SMP Kabwe at number 8. Now, all of these groups that I have called, your gathering point is the St. Alphonsus Church grounds, which we sometimes like to call the basketball court, which is the area in front of the Catholic Church. So that is your gathering ground. Along with Chupul Rara, number 9, Good Hope Dakis, number 11, Chupul Lapo Kabwit, number 12, Sugar Stick, number 13, New Look Band, number 15. So all of these groups you gather also at the St. Alphonsus Church grounds. Now, the Laplain Black Devils at number 16 and number 17, Banacue from Guadeloupe. They will gather at the E.O. Libla Highway opposite the Pottersville Savannah. So they will already be on the road. Then we will have at number 19, DJ Flip. So we have a music truck here. Then Miss Domnika and the Calypso Queen Royalty at number 20. At number 21, we have the Miss OECS. 22, Miss Wobdwiet Winner. 23, DJ Snow. And 24 to 25, we will have our Miss Dominica contestants. So contestant number 1 will be 24, number 2, 25, and so forth. And your vehicles are also to gather on the E.O. Libla Highway. However, the contestants will be housed at the parish hall grounds. They will be informed accordingly. Following the Miss Dominica contestants, we have the Carnival Princess contestants. Then we have a water truck. Then we have DJ Slim, the Miss Teen contestants. Then the Mass Jamboree contestants, Junior Calypso Booyah Monarch, and then another music truck. Then we have our children groups and stilt walkers. So we'll have the NBA, Newton Bois Academy. They will be at number 35, followed by Balloon Blast at number 36, Kiddies Carnival Float at number 37, Africulture Stilt Walkers at number 38, Pure Mass Carnival Creative Movement, that's our big bottom ladies, at 39, and Joie de Vie at number 40. Those groups here, you are to gather along the E.O. Libla Highway opposite the Pottersville Savannah. So we begin from the church area and we go all the way down to the DBMC building, which I like to call it. Then we have our flag wavers groups. At number 42, well, we have a music truck at 41. Then at 42, we have the NBD flag wavers. At 43, Afro Royal flag wavers. At 44, South City flag wavers. So they will also gather on the E.O. Libla Highway opposite the DBMC building. Now we'll be using both sides of the street so we can accommodate as many vehicles as possible. And we'd really like persons to be there early so that we can have a nice flow. Now a note to the flag wavers. You will be judged along the route, so we'll be looking at you along the route, as well as on the bayfront, as was done last year. So you will be allowed a few moments, not more than 7 minutes, to do your presentation, each group individually, before a group of judges. So flag wavers groups, please take note. Then we have our contemporary bands. So we have Hysteria Mass at 47, Pulse Experience at 48, Masqueraders at 49, Fantasy Tribe at 50, and Ecstasy Mass at 61. So they will also gather along the E.O. Libla Highway, but next to the gas station. So they will be further down, closer to the gas station. Then we have our business floats. Archipelago Trading at 53, Belfast Estate at 54, Kubuli 55, Trading International Group 56, Do It Center 57, Fine Foods Inc. 58, AC Shillingford and Company 59. So you will gather along the E.O. Libla Highway next to the gas station, going all the way down to Valley Engineering. We also have Springfield Trading at number 60, Astor Fans, More Powder at 61, then a DJ at 62. We continue with Dominica Solid Waste at 63, Ministry of Agriculture at 64, Josephine Gabriel at 65, and Kyrie FM and Rhythm Knockers Band at 66. Again, all the way down to Valley Engineering. A note to our businesses who are presenting their floats, please ensure that your floats are at the starting point by 1 p.m. because the judges will come in to look at your floats to give an up-close view first, and then they will be judged along the route, because we know anything can happen along the route. Rain could fall and something could fall off or whatever it is. So there will be a first look at Pottersville, and then you will be judged along the route, and obviously on the bayfront as well, where we'll have some judges. We also have, which I love for the first time, a live calypso band with Ardent Songs, and at 67. And then we have Nature of Love, which is another live band, and Float at 68. And we end with Triple K International at 69. So these last three bands, you will gather not along Eolibla Highway to Valley Engineering, but next to the 8 Bank. Okay, now this information will be shared with all groups concerned, and the DSCWS will post it on their website and so forth, so that everyone knows exactly where they are to gather and what is expected of them. Now, which I would just like to reiterate also that for the opening parade, we have said it every year, but yet still we have still had 1 or 2 injuries. We still had an injury again in 2025 after I reiterated it. The stilt walkers, the Newton Babwa stilt walkers and the Africulture stilt walkers, we need to be mindful that these young people are on stilts, and these stilts range from 3 feet to 6 feet. Persons may want to take photographs, they may want to, you know, have a little interaction, but it's not the time to go in between the walkers. You can stay on the sidewalk and do that. We really would like to avoid any accidents, because one stilt walker missing a fall can have a rippling effect against all the stilt walkers who are in front of that stilt walker, or to the side of that stilt walker, or to the back. So we are asking patrons, please, to stay clear of the route. Even for the flag wavers as well, we are asking persons to stay clear, because persons are complaining, oh, they hit me with their stick, but you should not be on the parade route. You need to give the performers and the paraders their space. Now we will have marshals and volunteers on the route to assist with order along with the police. I also want to ask the media to be very mindful when you interview the Queen contestants. We do not want any hold-ups. So if you would like to interview a Queen contestant as the parade is going, we ask you to sort of walk along with the contestant, walk along with the float, all right, to allow for smooth flowing of the float. So that is, for us, is very important. We are also asking persons, the Queen contestants, the princesses, the teens, they will not be throwing any items towards the crowd. They will have teams, they will have persons walking alongside, and they will hand it over to you. So don't expect them to throw anything at you. Again, for us, safety. Okay, we don't want persons running together and trying to catch a sweet or whatever it is. Okay, so it will be handed to you. So we just want to ask patrons just to work with us for the opening, as you have done in 2025, so we can have a wonderful opening. I know it's going to be a great opening, because the 10 o'clock is a very good time to stop the jump up. So I know persons are going to have fun, but we want to have clean fun, and we want to have no incidents for the opening. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. White, for that thorough presentation. Last year, we behaved so well that the police ended Carnival at 11 p.m. We are hoping that our behavior will continue for 2026, and perhaps we end at midnight. We'll see. And we do want to give you a chance to win free tickets to attend Sunrise, and Sunrise is the signature fete of Mas Domnik. You don't want to miss this one, and it's very simple. Now, throughout the capital, you will see some very large cutouts. All you have to do is find a cutout, take a selfie, and post that selfie on your social media platform, preferably Facebook, and then you tag Dominica Festivals, and the person with the most engagement wins. What is engagement? Likes, comments, shares. So find a cutout, take a photo, post online, win free tickets to Sunrise. And is it a VIP ticket? Blink twice? She did blink. So one of you, I don't know if she has a blinking problem, but one of you is likely to receive a VIP ticket to attend Sunrise 2026 this year. The cutouts are already here, and next week at the press conference, I'll show you one of the cutouts so you'll know what to look for at Mas Domnik 2026 opening parade. Or rather, this Saturday. So take the photo this Saturday and win that ticket to Sunrise. Up next, let's talk food safety. Your health is our responsibility and also yours. But we're taking care of you this year like we do every year. Presenting on the importance of food safety during the carnival season, I invite Ms. Carmel Luis. She is the Senior Environmental Health Officer representing the Ministry of Environmental Health, or rather the Ministry of Health.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Protocol has already been established. And this afternoon, this cover Domnik is enveloping me in a costume. And that might be the only way that I'll be able to wear one. So let's move right into what we are here to do today. As Dominica prepares for the official opening of Carnival 2026, theme Mass Domnik 2026, the real mass, the Environmental Health Department is encouraging food vendors to begin early preparations for the upcoming Carnival season. As part of our commitment to public health and food safety, a series of food handlers education sessions will be conducted ahead of the Carnival season. Vendors are encouraged not only to plan to attend this session, but also to begin making early preparations in advance. This includes ensuring that they have adequate food service equipment, such as your chafing dishes or food warmers, to keep cooked food at safe temperatures, hand washing stations, and food thermometers, especially in cases where equipment may need to be ordered ahead of time. Vendors are also reminded to ensure that all persons who will be vending or assisting with food preparation and service during Carnival attend the food handlers education session. And this is essential for maintaining safe food practices and meeting the approval requirements. The sessions are scheduled as follows: Monday 19th January at 9 a.m., Wednesday 21st January at 9 a.m., Monday 26th January at 9 a.m., and Wednesday 28th January at 4:30 a.m. So you realize that there is one at 4:30 p.m., and the 4:30 p.m. is to allow for persons who are not able to make it at 9 o'clock. All the sessions will be held at the Dominican Public Service Building on Valley Road. Additionally, similar sessions will be conducted in various health districts across the island. Persons interested in vending for Carnival are therefore urged to contact the environmental health officers assigned to their respective district for further information. These sessions are designed to support vendors by strengthening food safety practices, improving compliance with public health standards, and ensuring a safe and enjoyable Carnival experience for all. Participation in the training will also assist vendors in meeting the requirements for food vending approval during the Carnival season. And you know that's a serious business for environmental health. Together, as we celebrate Mass Domnik 2026, the real mass, let us uphold food safety standards that reflect our culture, heritage, and unity as a nation. Vendors, you are reminded that the Environmental Health Department is available to provide guidance and assistance, and I encourage to contact the department should they require any support or clarification. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Louise, and we hope that you take action in ensuring that you have your food handler's permit ready for Mass Domnik 2026. We're happy that persons have not been complaining of any food ailments over the years, and we want to ensure that we continue this trend into 2026 and beyond. Now, as we bring this first Mass Domnik 2026 press conference to a close, I want to thank everyone who contributed to today's program and to the continued planning for the Carnival season. Thank you to our sponsors and partners for your support and collaboration. Your involvement plays an important role in delivering a well-coordinated Mass Domnik experience. To our speakers, thank you for outlining the work taking place to support the public safety, food safety, and environmental management and road parade operations as we move closer to Carnival. To the media, thank you for your continued presence and ongoing partnership in sharing accurate and timely information to the public. We advise the press conferences for Mass Domnik 2026 will be held every Thursday leading up to Carnival. That is at 10 a.m. on Thursdays as of next week Thursday, and will be broadcast live across various news outlets as we continue to provide updates, announcements, and operational briefings. We invite the public to attend the official opening of Mass Domnik 2026 this Saturday, January 10th from 2:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we encourage groups, individuals, clubs, organizations to register and be part of the opening parade. And to register, visit our website, www.dominicafestivals.com, or you can visit our office. We are on Great Marlborough Street in Roseau. Office hours, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. We break for lunch 1 to 2 p.m. But you can get us at the office. But before we conclude, we also advise that sponsor sashing of contestant number 5 will take place this Friday at 10 a.m. Number 2, this Friday at 10 a.m. at Auto Trade. And we invite the media to attend, and of course the public, you will witness that live. Mass Domnik, remember, it takes place February 16th and 17th, and we extend a special invitation to attend this national extravaganza, which will bring our carnival celebrations to life in the city of Roseau. We invite visitors, the members of the diaspora, to come for a few days. Come for the fete, stay for the view. Make it a 2-week experience and enjoy Dominica beyond the carnival. For travel assistance, accommodation, guidance, and event planning, contact Discover Dominica Authority Concierge Team at 1767-275-7298. That is 1767-275-7298, or send us an email, daconcierge1@discoverdominica.dm or daconcierge2@discoverdominica.dm. For official updates, registration details, remember our website, www.dominicafestivals.com. Thank you once again for attending, and we look forward to yet another authentic, safe, and inclusive carnival celebration. This is where we sign off until next week, Thursday. Do have a wonderful afternoon. And by the way, Happy New Year. Yes?